Hi everyone! Welcome to Small Bites, short videos by the EIFL Public Library Innovation Program, with tips for librarians developing new services. Today's topic is describing results and choosing indicators for your library project. My name is Ugne Lipeikaite, and I'm the Impact Manager at EIFL-PLIP. When writing a proposal or implementing library service project, it is essential to clearly describe the results that you aim to achieve and the indicators that will measure those results. This can be challenging, so today I will share with you some tips on how to describe results and indicators in a clear and structured way. Every project is unique, but it will always include few key elements, such as goals, objectives, and desired results, which you will measure at the end of the project. The objective defines what the project aims to accomplish. For example, if your library is implementing a digital skills training project, your objective could be to equip library users with essential digital skills, enabling them to confidently use technology for learning, work, and daily life. The results of such project can be divided into two categories: outputs and outcomes. Let's look what these are. Outputs are direct measurable results of project activities, such as training sessions conducted or participants trained. Outcomes are specific and measurable changes that result from project activities, such as improved digital literacy or increased confidence in using technology. You may have also heard the term impact, which refers to a long-term effect of your project, typically occurring over 3 to 5 years. Impact is challenging to measure and usually extends far beyond the project's implementation, so we will not cover it in this video. To measure project results, both outputs and outcomes, we use indicators. Indicators are specific measures used to assess these results. For output indicators, these are quite straightforward, such as number of training sessions conducted or number of participants trained. These can be measured immediately after activity is completed. For outcome indicators, they should reflect the changes that the project brought to the beneficiaries. For example, it could be the percentage of participants who improved their digital skills after completing the library's ICT training program. Unlike output indicators, outcome indicators should be measured after a certain period, for example 6 months after the training or at the end of the project, using surveys, interviews, or other methods. Indicators can be quantitative and qualitative. Quantitative indicators measure data that can be expressed numerically. For example, for digital skills project, you might use the percentage of participants demonstrating increased digital literacy. In contrast, qualitative indicators assess non-numerical data, capturing insights, perceptions, feelings, or experiences. An example would be changes in participants' confidence in using digital technology. It is important to remember that output indicators are always quantitative, whereas outcome indicators can be both qualitative and quantitative. For your project, I recommend using both types of indicators. Quantitative indicators will reveal what happened, while qualitative indicators will explain why and how it happened. Employing both types of indicators provides a more comprehensive view of your project results. Now that we understand what outputs, outcomes, and indicators are, let's explore the process of defining them. The key to this process lies in having clear, specific, and time-bound project objectives that show what you want to achieve in terms of change, not just activities. If you are struggling with this, I recommend watching other video we created about crafting clear goals and objectives for your project. Next, you will need to transform each objective into desired results, outputs, and outcomes that represent the change you want to achieve. Lastly, choose at least one indicator for each output and outcome that you have defined. Let's see how this all comes together in a specific real-life example. EIFL supported a project at Nakuru Public Library in Kenya, which aimed to help children conquer the fear of mathematics and boost their performance in the subject by offering them fun and engaging math classes in the library. Let's go through a three-step process of defining results and indicators for this project. First, let's look at the project objective, which is to improve children's mathematical skills and confidence by implementing the MathWiz e-learning program. As you can see, this objective reflects not only the project activities, but also the changes it seeks to achieve, and it is clearly defined, so we have a green light to move on to the next step. For this project, the library has identified the following results. Outputs: the students enrolled in library math classes. Outcomes: improved math proficiency, meaning increased scores in math assessments among participating children. Positive attitude shift toward the subject of math, meaning a change in children's attitudes towards math. Finally, what indicators did they choose to measure the achievement of project outcomes and outputs? For outputs, they decided to capture the total number of students enrolled in the library's math classes. For outcomes, they choose to measure improved math proficiency by looking at exam results of selected children. Additionally, to measure the positive attitude shift toward math, they collected students' testimonials to assess changes in attitudes towards maths. As you can see, the library used both quantitative and qualitative indicators to measure project results. The first two indicators are quantitative, while the last one is qualitative. To conclude the video, I would like to share with you the data collected and reported by the library. 600 children from 6 primary schools were enrolled in the library's math classes. The project significantly improved children's performance in math. The library tracked the performance of a small group of children who had been failing in exams and found out that after just 9 months of library classes, all of them were passing. The project also changed children's attitudes towards math. Participants reported that they no longer believe math is a difficult subject. Now they refer to it as the game of numbers. These results are crucial for showcasing the project to stakeholders, funders, and the community, advocating for continued or increased funding, and attracting support for future initiatives and partnerships. I hope now you have a good understanding on how to describe results and indicators for your library project. Thank you for watching, and please visit our YouTube channel to find more videos in the EIFL-PLIP Small Bite series. Goodbye!